how to save money as an artist and as a human being. 10 tips on how to save money. I became a master at saving money during last year. After graduation, I gave myself 1 year to prove myself that I could live financially free as a freelancer artist. If I wasn't able to do that in 1 year, if I wasn't going anywhere, I would look for a job, any job. But I did it. So here's the 10 tips. Plus, I'm gonna put the time codes again to the description. Daily budget. To make it, I made a daily budget, which was at lowest maybe in €4 a day. When there were days when I didn't spend anything, I could add the €4 to the next day's budget. In the beginning of the month, I transferred the savings to the saving account. The amount left on the account I would divide with the days of the month. I always aim to use less than my budget so that my daily budget would grow till the end of the month or to the next month. Secondhand. I love secondhand. This shirt is secondhand. I paint on recycled stuff, on weird stuff, but you don't need to do that to save money with the secondhand. I also paint on very regular stuff. And some of it is also secondhand, but you wouldn't even know unless I would tell you it is. In the flea markets, there can be all kinds of empty boards you can paint on. Wood cutting boards, for example, make perfect painting canvases. Second-hand clothes are also the best finds. You just need to find the truly vintage stuff that has stayed in good condition. That is when you know you did a great quality find. Replacing fun stuff with fun stuff. One technique applies well both in saving money and losing weight. It's not to forbid, but it's to find free or cheap alternatives. In losing weight, it would be choose not to forbid anything, but to find those alternatives that are less calorie sufficient or something like that. The deal is to trick yourself, believing that you're living and you are living your best life while you're being smart with your money. You want to be especially careful with things that cost something monthly or weekly. For example, replace gym membership to free clothing training programs. Replace going to a coffee shop to making coffee at home, putting that on a keep cup and going to the near park. Replace Netflix with making more your art or watch YouTube. Replace shopping with digital window shopping in Pinterest, or even better, designing your own products and just looking at them with different mock-ups. No need to order everything, just enjoy them in the digital world. Replace buying books for loaning them from libraries or friends. Replace expensive university degrees to cheaper online courses. And I actually made a video about how to learn art freely. That's an old video, but maybe if you're interested, you can find it here. Paint over your old canvases. If something didn't sell on your last exhibition, feel free, and you don't love the work, feel free to paint it over with gesso, prime it again, and paint it again. Paint another painting on the painting. Do leave some old paintings though, because it's interesting later to see the process. And for the future generations as well, when you're a great artist and they want to have that, what is it called? The exhibition where you have, it has a name. Exhibition where you have work from one artist from early ages to the old ages. Retrospective. Save the works, warrior. Not all the works, but save at least one painting from every era. One painting from every exhibition you've had that didn't sell. Save that for the retrospective you're gonna have when you're 70 or 60 or 80 or when you're dead. Having a purpose for saving. Having a purpose for saving makes the saving more meaningful. For me, it was to be financially stable, to pay off my debt and start paying off my student loan, and also for saving for bigger and brighter apartment. When you have a purpose, it's easier to make those choices. For example, when you're going for a coffee with a friend, you take the regular coffee and not the cappuccino with the oat milk and brownie, because you know that those €2 you can transfer to your saving account, and they can even grow interest there, and that's great. But if I would choose to buy that brownie and that cappuccino, I would be conscious of my choice and enjoy them even more. Like, I would enjoy them like so much. It would be crazy enjoyment. And then it would be worth it. And I wouldn't save that. But then on the next time, I could save the €2. Since small things do add up. Every euro, dollar counts. So if it's saving €1 from changing the cappuccino to coffee, so be it. If it's that €1 once a week for 1 year, it's €52. And in 10 years is €520 with what you can buy already a lot of stuff. Not apartment, but you can do plenty of things with 520, even though that change from coffee to cappuccino weekly wouldn't be so big. Use whatever paper you have. Sketching and doodling doesn't need a fancy paper or a sketchbook. You can just sketch on any paper you have in the house. Envelopes, newspaper, napkins. Use and do not save your art supplies. I used to be so cheap that it was really hard for me to open new art supplies. Like, I had to just save them for some other day, and then I would just scrap the old paint that there's still some left here. I don't need to open the new red. I can use this old sticky one. But the art supplies are what they say they are. They are art supplies. They are way more worth when you use them. And I don't mean that when you use them and you can exactly sell that piece and that piece is more expensive than the art supply, but I mean that you need to learn, you need to make those works too that are not sellable, so that you will get to the point where your art is sellable. And to do so, you need to use your art supplies and use them plenty and use them all you want. Don't save them. Make art and learn. Saving account. I do recommend saving to additional saving account. I save to Home Saver bonus account because there I don't only save money, but I make money because it grows interest a little bit, but still it grows interest, and later it grows interest from that interest. That's amazing. It's free money. Plus, there is less risk of you using it because it's not on your current bank account where you use the money. Invest in right things. You need to still make investments at times. For me, I really needed to find an art studio from Helsinki when I knew I had a solo show coming in 3 months. Then I found a tiny but gorgeous studio walk away from my home. The rent is €172. It pays back by offering me place to paint and paint bigger than I can at home. And since it's right there in the center, it's easy for me to use public transport when I'm transporting my paintings in the city area. I can save money by being my own delivery boy. Plus, be a member and follower and have newsletters. Last November my budget was really tight, so I could save up some money for Christmas gifts. I still wanted to see my friend over Christmas trees, so when I got the monthly newsletter from our favorite organic store, Ruohonjuuri, that they gonna have this Christmas porridge morning at their store, I invited my friend to meet me there. I know this sounds a little cheap, and I like to be smart with my money, but not really cheap, but the porridge was super yummy. And my friend, who was financially better equipped at the time, ended up buying up tons of stuff and Christmas treats from the store. So in the end, the store did good for me and I did good for the store. It was a win-win. Remember that free stuff isn't only free stuff, it's blessings in disguise. Be grateful of them and return the favor when you can. Hey, thank you for watching. Remember to leave your saving tips down below so we can all continue learning. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications so you can know when the next video is coming. There's also a video about making money, the mindset on how to make money as an artist, so go to check that one out. I am Ellie, this was Ellie's illustration. Thank you for being here with me and inspire and be inspired by. One more tip, I don't think you should save from the food because I think everybody needs a lot of good energy to keep them full and happy and healthy. So eat your vegetables and your treats too. And sleep. Remember to sleep. And remember to exercise. Remember to have fun. Remember to have friends. And remember to love.